Well, hello everyone, welcome to Sanctuary Sundays. It's me, Solid, and I do apologize for uploading this a little bit later than usual. I ended up taking a bit of a longer nap today, so I ended up doing most of my other dailies today way later than I intended. So that, for sure, got to me a little bit, but setting that aside, let's get right into it. But yeah, no, hello everyone, welcome back to, again, Weekend Preview Saturdays, where we just merely watch AFK mostly. Just my characters just going at it. But yeah, no, yeah, no. So I had a bit of a scare yesterday, where my computer essentially shut down after opening two games at once. One of them being Bleach Brave Souls, and the other one actually being you'd be surprised to hear this, but Master Garden. So I play. I opened this with slight fear and respect. Now that I got scared shitless by this game yesterday. Um, but yeah, no. I got nothing more to say other than I hope there's ignite also. Because this computer, it has made shut down. Look at that. It is certainly lagging here, and I don't understand why. I'm gonna close. I'm gonna close. Hold on. I don't know why it spikes. I really don't. And my GPU is like using 100% of my GPU right now. That's kind of crazy. It runs well. It runs better than my phone, but like I'm super confused why there's so much random like PC spikes on this. So we might have to be a little more careful on this. If you see this a lot later than 11, it's because genuinely the recording got fucked. Hopefully it doesn't, because OBS is like not like a great feature where it just kind of closes that, but we're gonna go with, I think, Spirit is the best. We're gonna go with this one. Yeah, but again, this time around, I think like the biggest thing we're gonna do for this time around is we're gonna increase our accuracy for sure. Because last time we suffered a little bit way too long or way too harsh for something that should have just taken like way less time. Granted, I'll tell you this: that last week was like my highest score yet, so I am kind of grateful for that one. But yeah, we're gonna increase it by 5%, I guess. Maybe not actually growth of like that amount, because we're gonna get to this one and then we're gonna do this one. If we can get a higher accuracy one, that'd be lovely. Because in my opinion, I think the 5% discount on SP is probably more significant than the 5% accuracy buff. If we get like a 40% accuracy buff, that's going to be certainly more significant. Oh, don't get me wrong, like, that level of discount is kind of really high. But how y'all doing? Are y'all like enjoying oh, okay, that might be a little bit rough. Oh, we might have to take a hit. It's fine, I think. That's fine. They did kind of lower accuracy by like a shit ton, though. I think we poisoned them already, so it's fine. It's whatever. That's fine. And now we have our passives unlocked. Okay. Evasion, speed, crit. Each time human doesn't do anything, we're actually gonna have to do with evasion. That's cool, I guess. The 40% speed buff is not bad. That means we can actually hit faster. Close. You know, this is actually like a great way to bid like gold, but I am gonna be suffering with you. I get like 2.5 million like every time I log in to do my my daily stuff, so really doesn't do much for me. Sadly. We're already like then it's done. Awesome. Yeah, we need a. I think we need a little more accuracy still, but it's a start. It's not a bad beginning. The fact that we're running into accuracy issues is a little bit surprising, but it gets worse later on. Evasion, versus speed, versus on speed boost rate. We're gonna go with this one, I think. This one's not bad, but I also don't need that much. Again, we're not getting hit, or really just doing much. I think SP boost rate is a little bit better than SP discount to a certain degree. I think you need like even amounts so you can basically get your like your ultimates equally as fast. Honestly, you know, and I'm trying to remember. I don't think I've used beta quite yet as a character properly, but he's also really good. I don't believe I could use it last time when the Sanctuary was here. So whenever I think was it Wings? I think this one Wings is probably this one. No. I think, yeah, reduces damage from outer shell. I think, because this time around, I think this is a scorpion, I think. One of the giant scorpion bosses. Yeah, fairly self-sufficient. Oh, we're good. Alright, good. Alright, let's see what we're working with. Crit rate, race assault. I don't really care about that one. Races speed rate. Nope. Doesn't do anything. SP boost rate by 5%, or I don't need that much crit rate. I think this would be better. Because I don't think there's like an overdrive on certain characters, sadly. And it's not like it's really gonna do much. I think the 30% damage boost per like hit is probably better. Granted, that one's like a rainbow one, so it kind of should be better, but against bosses, that effect is not really great. Against like kind of scrubs on the side, it's helpful, but also not. It's one of those weird things with this game, man. Alright, we get another one. Evasion and accuracy. We're gonna go with accuracy. I think this is probably decent enough for that. Yeah, we're gonna go with this one. I am really tired of suffering through the accuracy. Actually, would it count? Actually, because does this count with wings? No, it doesn't have wings. An outer shell. I mean, an exoskeleton. Oh, that is kind of hurty. That is really fast. Holy shit. Man, dude, I used to have like the evasion thing all the time, and I forget it actually was just speed bonus. Every second except the risk or innovation is kind of worthless. No, worthless. Well, we're gonna have accuracy for sure this time around because this is also worthless. So, yep, awesome. So we are actually gonna invest on SP only pretty much for now because that's like 35% accuracy. I believe. Just with like the buffs and stuff. We should be good. All right. We're cooking with gas now, guys. We're cooking with gas. All right. Wait, what debuff just happened? Because it was gone in like a second. Oh, we got silence. I think is what happened. At least 2 Delta. Because like if she got stunned, I'm like, what the hell? Even with the accuracy, we're still kind of taking a second. That's kind of strong, honestly. We're fine, but I still taking like a hot sec. Gone? Alright, good shit. Still very doable. Lovely. Bro, this is probably like one of the best. Dude, strong. Dude, I really like the Oh, forms. Wings, Civil Spirit. I think this one has wings. I don't think we have. I don't think we fought all of you this time around, but I thought it was a dragon this time. I'm not entirely sure. Okay. Also, we're getting it here like much faster. We're actually like 13 minutes right now. I think it's probably cut away the big portion of the yap, but I think with the accuracy buffs we're getting, it is much less time as well, which is kind of strong, you know, honestly. Way stronger than I thought. If we actually make it to like the 10-hour mark, that'd be lovely. It might still be released a little bit better than usual, but accuracy don't really need that much. Crit damage, crit rate's not bad actually. Ooh, that's not bad though. It's a 5% difference. SP boost rate 20%. What are we working with SP boost rate wise? So SP discount 10%. The discount is not really that high. 5% boost rate, so 5 to 15%. And then That's it, 50%. 50% discount and 50% boost rate. Hmm. You know, the problem is I still have to get to 100%. In all honesty, that's kind of the big issue. So I would think if we're gonna at least get an ultimate out, that'd be probably better. So I guess we're gonna go with this one. This one's not bad, but I think again, I think the higher SP booster is gonna be a little better. The accuracy buff's kind of strong, but I think had we gotten it now, it would have probably been worth it. But I don't know. I don't know about now. I think it's good enough. It could be better, granted. Bro, there are some healthy mobs, dude. That is kind of crazy. See, my ultimate's like was nearly there. Was it like 42 seconds left? Oh, I didn't even read it, dude. I didn't even see the time limit on that. Holy shit. Inflicted with sword, wings. We're gonna go with this one. I don't know what we have next, or what we're gonna have next. Then this one. You know, actually, I haven't been hearing, by the way, like, there's like a game on, from Crunchyroll that is kind of, I believe, getting shut down. Like, that was shut down recently. And in all honesty, like, I'm gonna be the only person to say it. I don't think Crunchyroll's like the best track record to, with games. And that's like, not even like a hot take, bro. It's like, so there's like a game, which I've talked about before, I believe. I think it's Memory of Freeze. Danmachi, I believe, is the game. And that one specifically had apparently like an it's EOS, right? It end of service, right? In the global English version, right? Crunchyroll originally used to run it, and so from what I heard, and I can't remember if I can never figure it out because the community was relatively small for that game. Yeah, it's dead. But back to like the main issue, right? So it ended service. The community was relatively small, and I heard from a person that they actually used to have jiggle physics. And they took him out of the game, and apparently that's what killed it, supposedly. Which, in all honesty, that game lasted like 5 or 6 years, I believe. Raises on crit rate when each time demonstrates himself. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's not it. Clicked the wrong button. But yeah, no, we're gonna click on this one. But yeah, no, that game end of service, and the thing about it is that it didn't end of service necessarily because of Crunchyroll at that point. But I think the problem is like a lot of the schematics, a lot of the monetization wasn't as bad. But again, the thing with that game is that you needed dupes, right? It is a wholehearted necessity that you needed dupes. In the gacha space, having like dupes is not necessarily like the biggest deal in all of the games. That one was definitely more generous, and the reason behind it is because you would actually be level locked from certain characters. So it doesn't actually surprise me that like it didn't make it as big. I personally thought it was one of the storylines were some of the best ones in my opinion, because it was just genuinely like really nice storytelling from Fujino Mori. So, And since a lot of that had like original like ideas and stuff in it, it just was probably some of the best. Not necessarily storytelling, but it was definitely one of my best experiences that I had. This one again. I guess we can do with this one as well. Can I don't know if this stacks spikes. Each time crit is triggered by cell versus own damage inflicted by 10%. Oh, this is. We'll probably try with this one. Because we do need crit to be triggered. But would it really matter, right? Because they have pretty high crit rate anyway, so we're gonna try with this one. Double it up. I think we can, right? Can we? Can we? We'll get 2 of these, so I don't think we're super crit dependent on buffs, but yeah, no, we have character with the sword. Yeah, it is all every again. I'll set it on auto, but we might have to intervene depending on how shit we get on. Yeah, we're definitely going to be stacking. Oh my god. That's with evasion, by the way. That's kind of crazy strong, actually. What the fuck? Oh no, we might be cooked. I'm gonna have to actually take a manual on here. Oh, we're dead. Oh, we're not. Wait, watch it cook. Cook. Oh my god, dude. That's actually crazy. She parried it. It's whatever. It's whatever, dog. We hit you for like millions. Holy shit. I figured because her ult parries, but I was not expecting to live that shit. That's crazy. Yeah, 800. Dude, she did so much damage. Delta buff stacked so fast. You know what I really wish I could see, by the way? Is just like the leftover buffs that we had. The fact that she actually lived on that is kind of crazy. Look at the health. Look at the health, right? That's crazy, dude. She got left with so little health. I am genuinely surprised shit. I think it's because of the 20% reduced damage. Or no, we had like all of those anyway. But that's crazy. I don't think that's a new score. But I haven't seen it, and it's not. It's definitely not. Last week was kind of crazy strong. Oh, it's pretty high. It is pretty high though this time around. Not as much as last week, which is kind of surprising, honestly. Again, we got like I think had we had more health, it would have definitely been better. This is definitely way faster than before, and we're in the 24-minute mark right now. That's kind of done. That's kind of strong actually. And I'll leave it on a couple of things by the way. So, as it stands now, the game is like not necessarily like in a bad spot. I would like to just see us being able to do like harder difficulty event quests, because again, I still think we were falling into the same like pitfall. And again, I do believe there's some people that said that there's like certain mechanics. At least I believe Banana. Hold on, I'm gonna pull you right up, bro. I'm pulling up the receipts. My man has some decent receipts. Because I think he told me one specific thing, and I'm sorry, man. Like, I remember a thing. Like, it's like a week passes by and some shit, man, before I actually get to see it again. By the way, like the section is portion is kind of done too already. But let me see. Because I believe my man. Oh yeah, there we go. because he told me a couple of things, right? So, recently touched. They changed how the guild boss works, right? Yeah. So the fact that we have to do five list guild bosses is kind of nice for the higher people, which I think is great. Honestly, it's really good. Oh, this is the quality of life that I talked about, I think. Yeah, the fact that that we have to like now like the fact that you really can't do like all the health at once is kind of strong. Hmm. Oh, he also did tell me about the stamina thing. I kind of figured on that. So I definitely did use my stamina items. I do think it would be nice to kind of know that. Anywhere else, mention in adventure information. Um, I guess I'm gonna be under this thing, right? Let me see. Let's have some left over. Because he told me, take for example, so these things. Let me see. Limited. Used to receive 10 stamina. So I don't know if this is what you're talking about, where it's just limited. Again, it kind of makes some semblance of sense where you're like, hey, use this an hour, you can't receive the stamina. But at the same time, when I hear limited, I would figure like limited time, I guess, would be one thing, which is kind of fair. But at the same time, like, oh, there's only like so much, right? I did use like 49 of these. I'm keeping one of these. Mostly so you can have some legacy items you can just kind of show off a little bit. Yeah, no, definitely use these items because again, kind of on a cooldown on that. Oh, I'm in the wrong. I'm in the wrong. I'm gonna have to go to the record to make sure that I didn't accidentally showcase something else. Lovely work. Hold on. I think it should be fine. But yeah, again, oh, God, you know. Yeah, no, I know you can. I think I remember telling so Banana. I think told me about you can actually clear the event without like limited characters. Which again, I'm not saying you can't, because I can definitely like clear it to a certain degree. I fall into this. I think into this not necessarily false sense of security place where hold on. Um. Where I fall, right, is again, I don't feel safe using anything below like this certain rank that they have. And again, I would love to use like the new Olive because I think he meant Banana mentioned this. I know you mentioned this, man. Where I could use like Oliver's like it's kind of like a front line because right now, right, um, what's her name? Claire is getting absolutely shredded in just most content right now, which makes sense. She wasn't always going to be that good, because again, she's that strong. Is the problem. This character, as it stands, is probably one of the strongest, like generally used characters for PVE, and we can't be having that. Again, strong characters tend to have a indirect nerf, which is probably where the bleed effect comes in, where it just instantly shatters her. And it wouldn't surprise me if it was based on some evasion numbers, right? Like it does more based on their evasion. That would be so funny. But I'm saying this aside, right? So again, I come into this place where I can use certain tanks, right? Olivier, I have rank 18. She's in a place where I could definitely trust her a little bit, but I still don't feel quite as safe as if she was like rank 23 or rank 20. Even my Claire is like rank 20, and I don't necessarily feel that good about using her. Not because she's bad. Again, falling into the same spot where I would like them to be rank 20, like around then. Like, 'cause rank 18 used to be like my minimum, but like with the increasing in HP, the increasing of everything in between, I could use like Gamma, because again, there's so many characters that I just don't feel quite safe because they're rank 18, which does not make any sense to me because rank 18 was kind of like my base minimum, kind of like usability thing. Because again, I really wish to like cap the difficulty on some of this stuff, similar to how they do with Sanctuary, because I'm just not enjoying the game sometimes with this type of stuff. Because rank 13, level 89, is fine. We're having this issue where that game could definitely infinitely scale up until like the game end of services. And again, I don't feel like safe using characters that are lower than my main teams. And again, it is a pretty simplistic thing. Yeah, Red Beatrix, Claire, SS Plus. You can even will them into 10 units. Red Beatrix, Mitsushigana, Lambda. Yeah, again, it's not that they're bad units. Again, I definitely think it's just more of like I'm not confident enough quite yet to use her. And I think it just comes with like the territory with like seeing the fat fucking numbers, man. Because again, we're not talking about like a difference of like a little bit, right? We're talking like a huge difference. If we were to kind of showcase it, right? Let's try hard, right? Let's try quick look on this, right? Let's use the team he suggested that I could use, right? So I think he said Shatterer, SS plus Lambda. Mitsugoshi Gamma, so Gamma, we got Gamma. Red Beatrix, which I believe it's this one. Hold on. It's obviously not this one. Have yourself on it. I believe it's this one. And I get it's not a bad team. It's like definitely really good. We confirm it. But now I'm 10,000 underneath the scaling on it. I am missing kind of some stuff, but if I click start battle, I think it'll tell me it's okay, right? But I am 10,000 battle power underneath it. I'm gonna X that out, but again, I don't doubt this team is good. We fall into the same boat where very strong SQ boost for a person this, by the way. I think what we're missing at this point, if we use that team, is a replacement for Shatterer, because that team is missing a good replacement for a dual unit like that. Again, not saying it's a bad team. It could be more optimal, but even throwing that aside, which again my team isn't the most optimal either. I think that one's probably better optimized than whatever trash I have. But again, we fall into this place where I got these units, I want to use them. I don't feel like they're quite up to par yet. A mixture could also be, by the way, because I don't think I even have them maxed out either. So that could be like the last thing I need, right? So we enhance them. That's another 800. That might make me feel more comfortable. Or even whatchamacallit. We're at 35 minutes, so I'm gonna close it in a bit. But say we have her, right? So she's 123. They can definitely get a lot more levels from her. So yeah, it's 2,000. We have that. So we have her. We have her maxed out. You were missing to max out as well. Again, this is all directly like a direct example, right? So we have her maxed out. I think we have max. Yeah, her as well. Max. I don't think we have Lambda maxed out actually. No, we do. It's one of my main team carriers, so it makes sense to me. But if we go now to quest, event quest, this, clicking hard. On the hard quest. Where am I missing this? Nope, no, everybody's maxed. And I am still 5k underneath. This is definitely more comfortable. I'm not gonna hold you. This is definitely more comfortable. But I would definitely feel more comfortable if my tank was rank 20 or higher. This definitely feels more comfortable. I might actually definitely try it out, just see how much this team actually stomps on it. I do trust in Banana, my main. I trust you. By the way, I haven't tried the world quest with the stun character yet. I haven't tried it, or the world tree quest. This one. That's the big thing I'm having issues with. I need a stun character for this, which is why this is shattering me like nobody's business. But yeah, no. Setting that aside, again, thank you guys for watching. Banana, I trust you, man. I just again, I don't feel quite as comfortable, especially when a difference of like 5k, is not quite enough. A difference of, and again, a difference of 94k and or like another 10k between certain things does not mean a thing in this game. Especially with bosses, sometimes it's not even enough, man. And that's just what, especially, again, event bosses are one thing in particular that just does not make me trust them. It could just be that I'm like, again, I have infinite tries. I could definitely try like to see what works for me. But again, I don't want to overcomplicate it. I just put it simply, hey, I have these units ranked up that I've been using this whole time. Can I use them? I can. Cool. Move on. That's kind of how it rolls for me. It is not necessarily super optimal, but again, I'm almost at the stage where I can try different things, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to level up everything I can, and then use it, because otherwise, I'm not kind of testing them on even ground. And even when I get to that point, right? The thing about this, right? If I go in, right, with like a certain unit, or like a certain character that's underleveled, underranked, I can't really give it the proper testing that it really deserves, and I end up shitting on it, basically, right? And that is in itself a bad thing, because again, it doesn't mean that the characters are bad, because again, I have certain characters that are A4 or A5, that even an A4 or A5 could be basically worthless. Like, take for example, I think Aurora, right? I don't know if you have your SS Plus gear yet, or if it's you who's getting the SS Plus gear. It is you. Okay. So, take for example, right? Aurora got her SS Plus gear. Have I got actually? I need to make sure. Can I actually get that? I didn't think it was gonna be the red one. Actually, that's kind of strong. Actually, I can. Oh, dope! Awesome. I'm just gonna get it right now. Just A5, so I can just literally max that out right now. I'll work on some of that stuff later, but again, I want to use certain characters. I really want to. Like Aurora, like Calamity Aurora was like a character I worked like towards getting, and I could never actually use her because she kind of fell off because I got Swing Moonlight or Aurora, right? So Shadowfist Aurora got just kind of power crept Calamity, which makes sense as a Shadowfest. It is what it is. But yeah, no. So again, actually, I really will actually try her. Actually, I'll try her later. 20k is kind of strong. But yeah, no, that's it for y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good one. Stay solid. Again, let me know if I'm just cooked, or if maybe you should try it. Maybe they're not as sweet as you think. I'm like, probably. And honestly, I might be just being a little too cautious. I don't think it really bothers me so much because, again, we're missing out on some rewards that might do something. I already hoard like most of the things that I get, so it doesn't really make too much of a difference. Because again, I just have, for my opinion, I have a shit ton of things that I probably should use, and I think people can tell what I'm talking about. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Have a good one. Stay solid, and again, enjoy your Monday if you're watching this on Monday. Have a good one. Stay solid, and bye bye. And actually, we made it through. By the way, the computer didn't explode. Awesome. It did have a little bit of a hiccup, like in the first 10 minutes of the thing. Thank God. Have a good one. Stay solid.